have lost his way, although he died long ago, he was buried today.
Andrew McCrew was actually buried in May of 1973. Today, a headstone was placed on his grave. The ceremonies were the kind usually accorded to major figures, with a graveside crowd and a score of photographers. But when Andrew McCrew fell off a train and died near Marlin, Texas in 1913, it was hardly an earth-shaking event. McCrew was a hobo. His body went unclaimed. So an enterprising mortician used a special embalming process and sold him to a circus, which promoted him as the incredible Petrified Man. The mummy turned up in a Houston warehouse in 1964 and was eventually acquired by a Dallas nurse, Mrs. L.G. Pace. But health authorities objected to Mrs. Pace keeping a mummy around the house, so last year McCrew was buried in Lincoln Park in Dallas, and that seemed to end that. Until singer John McClain read about the hobo mummy and wrote this song about him, The Legend of Andrew McCrew. A Chicago manufacturer heard the song and decided McCrew ought to have a headstone. So this bright Sunday afternoon, a headstone was placed on the grave of Andrew McCrew. It seems likely that with the song, the headstone, and all this publicity, Andrew McCrew, once an unknown hobo, will be remembered. And being remembered is probably as much as anyone could ask. Dave Cassidy, Channel 8 News.
So from all of us to what's left of you, farewell, Andrew.